miserable. Look, the chamber is flashy. It's amazing. You're definitely able to have a lot of fun forward.
Okay, K-Corp on
but
defense.
if you have protocols on the other side of things, it makes
Shopify
your
on
life
attack.
miserable. You need to have a babysitter. You need to have a teammate there to break all your utilities. So we'll see how Shopify handle things in this round. And it looks like starting on the pistol, they want to go all 5 grouped. Push back this A main, but
I had a lot, right?
knife, that's all 5 members suppressed.
No. It hit 3, right? Well, they're
It's a good
moving
start
like it
of
hit
things. I
everyone,
love
but
this
it
from
didn't hit the
Blanc.
neon.
Set the tone. Send
Dude, no one
a
watching.
message. It's a walk middle. It's all 3. They've gone for the brawl. Yeah, Noise found 1. It's a massacre.
Ooh,
Just
this is
Alexis
gonna get
alive
this is
in a
gonna get
1v3.
interesting for sure.
She can't bring these players back from the dead now. What are you meant to do but run?
A little bit weird from Shopify after this one. Get revealed so heavy with the knife, so you know they should be like taking map control. And then the fast player contacting or watching here is like tucked into the corner. They were lucky to only lose 1 in the side, really.
So there's definitely a world, but while we're waiting a little bit, I do gotta say it's unacceptable for SRG to get pushed on with a double sentinel comp. Definitely need to be able to hold their back
They should have
lines,
just been more
take
aware as
advantage
well.
of this comp. I do like this re-aggress for Alexis. She was able to get that reload down, and she's able to slice the pie. And she's made a fortress for herself in backside. She only has to focus in front of her.
She's tried everything she can. Finds the first, needs the second and the third to follow.
Yeah, it gets a little weird once the smoke goes out.
Body block. They put bodies behind the line. 4 bullets, defuse. Oh, it was a valiant attempt. Just not good enough.
It's a nice insta smoke and then stick on this one.
Able to get all 3
3-2
kills,
on the
but
pistols.
unable to convert
Taking the
and
lead
win
on pistol
round.
rounds.
The power of the Omen smoke coming through for the retake for KC. And I mean, if you're KC, you're 100% satisfied with that one. I mean, it all started with this re-aggress.
Yeah, I mean, they got absolutely wrecked by one KO
coming
knife.
out from Oncelia, just completely stopping Shopify's plan. And you saw all of them grouped up towards A main. They wanted to slam. But we were talking about this double initiator comp from KC, able to get all the information. And once again, Shopify, they're so grouped.
Great timing, Valkyrie.
Oh, don't give him a gun.
On the other side, though, so
Oh, I didn't like what they wanted to do
for
there.
this one. Again, knife should be decent. Should have got them a good chunk of info on this one. Certainly not going to be pushing behind at this point, however. In case you want to keep this clean. You still have the frenzies, a couple of ghosts here and there, so it's not without threat, obviously, with that headhunter.
Why are my
as
guns
well.
playing so risky?
GX taking space.
I don't know if I like this.
She is on her own here. Luckily, spots it in time, sends a paranoia and backpedals. Doesn't want to get caught out.
Cover going out.
Trying to get that smoke up on the one-way.
Yeah,
Does have help now in the form of Glance. And actually, almost caught there on the reload, but fine. It is a shutdown again. Noya and Sarah. A couple recovered weapons, but not much.
Yeah, they shouldn't be able to get to the site because they have no smoke. Oncelia has the line.
One enemy remaining.
Safe play. That's all you need to do. Flash behind. By time. Don't need to give over kills here. Noya.
5 bullets.
Really deep to get any, if I'm honest. Alkia.
Very nice.
Confidence is starting to brim
Dude,
here.
they
KC
worried
can
me
make
for
it
like
to
multiple
2.
bits of that round though.
Really get off those starting
I
blocks.
wanted to push through with the
Clean, all
solo
things
gun,
considered,
then
definitely
wanted
was
to
worried
walk all
for
the
a
way
brief
spawn with
moment
a
there.
gun
The
as
fact
well.
that GX burned a
They got,
paranoia, didn't get much for it,
A
but
little bit
either way, a
fortunate.
little bit unsynergized from the side of SRG. We saw it on the second map, Donut so forward, and sure, it's a low buy, it's an eco round, it's a throwaway round, but you want to be able to be together and punish off of that sort of aggression. So I love
They've been
the
doing
role-playing coming out for
great
Donut,
at
but
bonuses
SRG,
at the
they're gonna have
moment.
to clean
See a
things
little
up
bit of an
in this
aggro
first
here.
round.
Aggro, GX gonna try and get him.
Oh, nice spike as well.
Takes away Alexis and gets to live.
And
No
gets out of
trade.
there with just
No real
no
damage done
damage.
either. That is a perfect reset. This is KC out for blood.
Just slipping out with that Omen kid, and look at Oncelia, just completely controlling all of A main. She is not going to back out until this one-way goes away. Huge pick from Donut. And that's definitely going to help SRG mid-round in this
Knife hit
one.
Omen.
Yeah, opens up a lot of
Nothing.
options, and I think the Prowler even catching there too. So while this happens though, Shopify exploring the other side, and Alkia slides in, takes away Noya, and makes this costly down to 3. It's a 3-on-3, and
I
there's
mean, no
still that
matter what,
Bulldog
it's
in
good
play.
damage.
And the paranoia for GX, priming this ready.
Looking like a
Oh,
sick
three
Omen
for
flash right now.
targets. It's going to be an isolated Donut. Found, put to bed. This could be a disaster. It's a bonus.
I mean,
Keep
Omen
in mind,
flashed here.
GX
Oh, Holy, another pistol into a bonus. All 3 pistols, they've won the bonus
Shattering
now.
Shopify.
And they did so well. I mean, just that fallback coming out from Alkia. She could have had a movie, but she slides with that stinger, falls back into the site, and just opens up for her teammate to be able to flood back in. And this is great macro coming through for the defenses of KC. And for SRG,
That kill's so crazy.
I thought Mel had done enough, but you saw it, not enough utility there to be able to actually scale and punish into the site. KC doing work to burn out that utility.
Yeah, this is huge. Again, showing no respect, no fear. They keep going. GX still wants to absolutely eviscerate this side. Sarah gonna find one back, but you're not gonna get much more done. Yeah,
Dude, dink through the
handing out
wall.
a couple of headshots, sure, but again, player advantage, and they're taking high-risk fights here. Again, willing to fight into Shopify.
The aggression, the confidence.
It's wild. Most teams would never do this.
Rez.
Right now, it is down to a... Okay, Rez comes in. All right, we're back up to 3 for Shopify. They see real option in this. But I'm also seeing a player on the flank. Alkia
Yeah, I'm looking for this, though.
closing in. And there could
Timing,
be a victim to be had.
yeah, I was going to say, the timing's going to be close on this.
Great timing to turn. And Zafia can't do enough. Shopify.
I mean, it's a repeat of the first map, basically.
To get this one started.
Oh man, and they couldn't have come at a better time. You know, we talked about that confidence building for KC, but in this game, it just can quickly come to bite you there. That's exactly what happens, and it all started with this pick here. GX looked so clean, but that quick trade coming out for Shopify opened up the entire round for them. And finally, the power of Sage coming through. I mean, Alexis was rewarded with this ultimate way early on. I think she almost had it by the 2nd or 3rd round of this half. So coming through in
Which
the
defense
Thrifty
Viper
and
would
that
I like at the
Tour de
moment?
Force. I haven't heard that
I don't
sound
mind
in
this
a
one on
few
defense.
weeks.
Honestly, I think I
Huge
prefer
grind,
the
and
one that
actually
splits
pushing her off
B,
that TP.
B
GX is
and a
gonna
half
feel really
and middle.
comfortable with all this control.
Is it
Are they
like
gonna pop
is it
middle?
like
There was
this?
a flash for it, yeah, and it
Something
looked
like
he wanted to
that.
get some
That's my
pressure
favorite one
building.
at the moment.
Top mid with this
I
kind
think
of
that's nice.
1-3-1. And a bit of a trade out
But I don't
damage to the
mind
trade
this
out.
one. It
Plays
annoys me when people
Zafia.
use this one on
Great
attack
timing on
more
that
than
swing through
anything.
market. Catching the punish on Sarah, trying to backpedal away. And Shopify getting no access to this map, man.
The KC are being so proactive. Just every extremity has some
Big
sort
jump.
of trap play. Noya gets taken out.
Great trade from Alexis, though. But it should be ringing the
I mean,
alarm bells
Alexis
for
is
KC.
getting
They
close
know
to
it's
another
probably
res.
tailoring towards the safe side. But for Shopify, they pause and consider another option. And the right
The
read,
3 pass and push, they're very
Alkia
proactive.
just on the corner. Gonna spot out one, but the numbers
Very,
in
very nice. Dude, they're so
their
proactive.
side. This is a
As soon as something
dominant
happens, they
start.
just group
Karmine
together,
Corp
start pushing
in
behind.
full control.
The push
And
pull coming out
to do
from
this against a
KC
double
right now
sentinel
is
comp as well.
fantastic. I mean, you just saw the 2 players from SRG. They were
Venskik,
aware.
thank you so much
They've
for the
been
tier
getting
1.
pushed and
Thank you
pulled
for
all
that.
game long, so they're both looking. But 3 defenders grouped together, just pack mentality, able to come out on top of these trades. And Zafia has just been warming up all series long. I mean, beautifully peeking into
The
that middle.
timing, so nice.
That Hunter's Fury, it's just, it's great work coming out from the individuals on the KC side.
Does it stop? Does it slow down? Doesn't look like it. GX still really shouldering this aggression on the other side. Handled by Neuer. Zafia this time going to be
It's a nice round.
Hey,
It's a good reactive Omenal, maybe.
Nothing towards market. You can see this
Yeah,
wrap coming around.
maybe.
GX surrounded, but certainly not
Silver
surrendering.
can get one kill
Still
over
gonna
towards
find a
B
little bit
main.
of space to play from. Put that smoke to work in. The spike is on the site. They don't have B main control. Now
That's
they
unlucky.
do.
That's the kill,
Neuer
basically.
putting in a shift here today. GX though still a nuisance. What a shot
Yeah,
from GX.
Neuer played this round
Shopify
well.
playing together, pulling out all the tricks
Still,
here.
dude,
The
KCOP
wall
reacted
towards that
well on
top
this
right
round.
side and middle,
Like they gave
wrapping
gave
through
themselves a
spawn.
good chance.
And let's see it. This is a 1v3 needed. Very complementary positions for Shopify. Shouldn't lose this one if played correctly. And for Shopify shouldn't be making mistakes. They need to really button up here. I think she knows it.
Yeah, the fundamentals very strong for Shopify. On Celia, sensing that is just going to
Yeah,
tuck
some of
tail
the-
and back out. And
Some of the rounds have been close as well, so their
what
money's
a
low.
round coming out for Noya. I mean, just the way
gotta
that she
eco
got
this.
that entry, low HP, playing with her food, keeping that B main player distracted the whole time so that her teammates can wrap around and always create that pinch. But Shopify able to keep it clean, fundamentally strong in this post plant. I gotta say though, I'm still a little bit worried about the timings of their entries. Right now, Dodonut she's getting a lot of space, a lot of ground, but not able to make these hits as fluidly as possible for themselves.
Ooh, taking a breather here. I mean, the tempo's been unrelenting, right? Like, SHOPIFY getting 2 rounds
Awesome down
back,
to an
but
eco.
finally the money in
They
their
are
hands,
saving
they're in
enough for an
control
up
of the
next round,
economy.
though.
KARMINE CORP, it doesn't
That's
really
going to be
seem
one
to
of
slow them
the
down,
big
though.
differences.
Gonna be on a bit of a broken buy, still that remaining rifle with
Outlaw can
Garcia, but
one-shot
the
all
rest
5.
be on Sheriff's. Little SMG, and a very direct approach, simplistic to start with. And I will keep my eye on Donut's performance here. The level of impact will need her to start firing up. That's a good start. Alkia
Nice
going to be
thing.
sent away on only 13.
Or being collected for Alexis. We already saw that, how much value she got out of that res. Donut on
Dude,
her entry.
so much util got dumped.
Nice cleaning up work here. Yeah, this is good. SHOPIFY, not really pulling punches, just very clean, simplistic, overpowering towards beat. And for Safia and Glance, you'd love to get something on the way out, but unlikely. And obviously you don't want to feed through any of these ults as well. Starting to see them swell on the other side for SHOPIFY. Alexis already back on that res too.
Yeah, this is a tough call for KC, though. I mean, for them, they don't want to give away the ores, but they do want to punish the money. I mean, SHOPIFY, they barely just collected one round in a row.
Some stability, right?
Yeah, you don't want to let them get that ball rolling. So I definitely expect KC to try to punish, but doesn't seem like they're wanting to.
Second res up
SHOPIFY,
already.
a necessary round, though. A little bit of a calming of the storm. Mostly given because of the purchase outlay, but still for
Back a
KARMINE
side B
CORP,
here? No,
no
just got
coverage
owned.
yet. Also no
Yeah, Dink
timeouts
into
for SHOPIFY at
Omen
this point
Flash.
either.
There's the
They've
stun, there was the
happily let
C's.
this go. They seem to still be, you know, willing to kind of let this play out. Whatever the plans are, it seems to be working just fine. On the other side, similar stuff.
Yeah, dude, look. There's a fade eye on top of that as well. There's a cool
Very
POV
hard
to watch.
handle this if they do go
Like,
back
what are
into
you
it, but
actually meant to
obviously,
do?
if you're on a bit of a half buy, you can't really take it as absolute gospel. But I do see Outlaws being toyed with for Neuer, and a couple of regen shields.
I mean, the
and
Outlaw's
light
going to go
shield
so
in place,
big here.
Could have some validity here.
All
Has
5.
this done enough to deny the aggression
All
that
5 can
KC's
get
been
one shot.
banking on?
And we saw Noya shifting, leaving this A main
And
area.
you kind of
wasn't
got
able to
freedom
find
to
much
peek everything
success.
because you have
She
a
has
Sage
been finding
res.
success
Whoa.
towards mid and
Whoa,
B
that's
it, man.
close.
Oh my god, wait,
Oh,
does she check again? Does she check again?
Whoa.
All this timing.
What is
Oh
this?
my god, this is unreal between the two. Alkia's diligence to even look up for that as well, like credit to that. We are seeing if maybe Noah can catch anyone crossing on top mid.
I like this look from SRG, though. They just simply
they got a
waited
peek.
out on Celia's utility and able to walk contact towards this. Safia has that molly in her back pocket. Oh, but the aggression, Donut is beautiful.
Yeah, this is great. Anastasia is getting overwhelmed, though. A really hard site to hold on your own here. And, oh yeah, there was very little to be done. And an explosive follow-up, too. I like the
Agent
call for
just
kind
looks
of almost a
bastard when it does
contact
that.
burst, very deep use of the utility. Once they're already up towards that A side of things.
Almost seemed like Noya was able to at least have spidey senses about that operator. I mean, somehow SHOPIFY make the beautiful read, beautiful call to just regroup towards that A. And Alkia, I mean, they've got to do
Just a
so
run and
much
gun.
work
Yeah,
to
I mean, this
hold
was
on to
done.
this operator. Oh no!
Donut wants this one. And take it
Great
out of the
stun on
house.
that as well.
Yeah, it's going to be done. Okay,
It's a really nice
so
round from
Casey
her.
do not get to keep the weaponry. I'm going to look at those finances. They're going to be struggling here. Flawless round for SHOPIFY, and it's timeout time. Casey don't like what we've been seeing in the last couple of rounds, because SHOPIFY have got the answer.
And just how quickly the momentum swings in our game. It is unreal. We were just talking about KC potentially just ruining SRG's money, but now just quickly, and with a flip of a coin, it's SRG now just completely controlling the pace and the momentum here. For KC's side, they've got to be talking about Safia and this A main control. These last couple of rounds,
Yeah,
SRG
I
have
agree.
been able to find an answer.
Talk about
on
A main.
Celia's
Also,
info.
the aggro stuff
Right
was going
after
for
they
them
get
well,
that
so they could walk middle if they
A
wanted
main
to.
line, they're able to re-aggress, and you know, before it was KC re-aggressing in mid and pushing down, scrimming and finding those timings that was
They gotta
finding
be alright with
all
them
that success.
trying to
But
fight mid majority of these
last couple
rounds.
of rounds, SRG have actually been able to sustain and absorb that early round aggression.
They're not an import?
And this is where you
Yeah.
kind of really start to see the
think that's right.
value of these teams, the validity, the depth. Once that initial look gets worked out, do they have the ability to evolve? Right now, this round coming in is going to be tough. It's going to be on Sheriffs. It's going to be hard to make it work. But an ethos change potentially, a good mindset refresh here Could be just what the doctor ordered. Checking back in as well on the chamber. Again, Neuer's starting to really get into her own. It looks like starting to find a little bit more form here. Alexis starting to come online. Donut certainly picking up as well. This is looking much better, right? Starting to find that form here. Find their footing after what was a real shock of a start. I mean, not many of us would have seen it being so clear-cut. But let's see if now SHOPIFY can take this lead, or do they get caught off by this 4-1 stack?
With the smoke over towards A. And hope they reactively go B.
Thorough about this potential mid push. They definitely
knife
heard
hit
that
no one at
market
least.
door being closed. But it looks like they just want to leave Noya all on her lonesome, and that dog will push back on Celia, and she's all alone on this site.
Yeah, this is really, really tough. I'm gonna at least get a cross-map smoke for her, but even that said, it's still not easy to play into this. But you can see I don't say hesitation, but the caution from SHOPIFY. Again, we've seen that there could have been a stack here. We've seen fast flanks. We've seen a lot of different looks from KC. So SHOPIFY just kind of pausing, right? Get that initial contact, kind of force, and let's see a deeper off this angle, and then just, again, slowly gonna scale up.
They do not want to get flanked again. Noya just making sure there's no chance on those back lines. I still like the gamble stack from KC. You know, it wasn't obvious in the beginning. You might as well take a risk. They decide to stack towards that B. Unfortunate that SHOPIFY decided to go towards A, but
they're pretty far away from
all
ults.
this spawn push, and
Let's
all
see
of
who
KC
cleans
are
this up.
pretty ready here.
Yeah, I want to see how this kind of unravels, because both willing to go for a fight. Noya going to spot out at least one. That's enough to be a little bit of a warning, but tough to play back in. That wall is going to be frustrating. It should be towards the tail end of things, however, but when the spike's planted, it's not
This is
easy
going to be a
to
nightmare
get
for
through.
them.
You're gonna have to
They
try
could
and break
maybe
the wall. You can
smoke,
see what
create a lot of
SHOPIFY
pressure,
done
but
here. Build themselves
they
their
would
own
have to be back to
fortress.
smoke right
GX
now.
has found Noya though, so that could open up the floodgates. Pressure's going to be late now. Mel does well.
Oh, smoke goes in. Tap of the spike does create a bit of pressure.
KC dwindling numbers. It is just down a glance found. SHOPIFY.
The good news for
Taking
KCORP
the
here is
lead.
Alexis got like a
Little
fair amount of these kills, and she already
Sarah
has
does get
ult.
lost in that mayhem, but still, they should be fine for the money, fine for the repurchase. No problems on that front.
Clean, clean. Exactly what you want if you're SHOPIFY, trying to regain yourself in this first half. Things were getting a little wonky, and this is a huge round coming up in this first half, especially considering how back and forth it's been so far. For Alexis, that Sage res in the back pocket, definitely looking to see Noya going for an early pick.
Looking at this mid piece again, I kind of like the ideas we've seen around it. Alkia this time on patrol, on duty over towards A, operator ready. Noya's been good at this though. This time a little bit deeper on the line, hasn't explored further yet.
Mid pop
Sophia
looks
trying to
good.
work it out as well. This is what we're looking for,
Like
is
a team that
adjustments
has
in how
Neon
we
on
approach
attack
this
and
too.
uses
Prowler towards market, kind
Ooh.
of gives away a bit of the game.
Wait, that was kind of crazy. They
Alcia's
broke
already gonna find
wall
Alexis.
and
That
managed to
res
kill the
is down.
Sage
That's
with
the first person
Spike.
gone.
But it's a
I
fast
can say I like a
split.
Neon. I like teams that
Has
use
been
Neon
able to
middle.
Re-wrap, and look at Noya's
Yeah.
positioning. She's just waiting for the pinch.
Yeah, this is getting sketchy. And Mel's going to find GX. Sophia overwhelmed, good trade. Sarah will let that happen every day of the week. Noya there to kind of be the full stop to the sentence. Plant
No
now
vision
in
block
time
on
this
this
side,
one.
but
They
it's
can
a
just play heavy over
3v3.
towards B
No
main.
smokes though for the side of KC. On Celia's ultimate on KO should buy them some time.
Oh, this is a bold play from you. Oh, it's really bold.
And no
Doesn't really
trades
make sense.
available on that position either. A very isolated spot there. And now you got to look at the last two. Sat a little bit deeper. Ice towards Noya. Ice towards Mel. Good plant for them here. Oh, great trade. Hold on. Oh my
Very
God,
nice on that.
Alicia. How did you get that follow up on Mel? I do not know. But it was heaven sent for KC.
There's a big kill up
5-5
middle as
now.
well. Break the
Still
wall and got
very much in
the
this
Sage
game.
through the smoke.
On
Sage
Celia
res down
taking
early.
full advantage of that KO
Yeah, that's the
ultimate,
one.
giving her that little stimmy, that speed to be able to shoot her gun and move a little bit faster. And I think I want to say that KC probably communicated to each other about Mel's positioning. I think they saw her
Nice shot.
TP up there a little bit earlier on. But beautiful stuff, and you can see how hyped KC are getting. I mean, that was such a huge swing round coming through. A judge in the back pocket
What's
of
this
Noya.
one?
She wants to build a dual
Oh, we're
wield,
going
a
all the
close
way.
range duel, plus that
Wait,
turret
surely
burst
not.
as
The
well.
Neons.
Aggression.
Yeah, I wanted to see if they followed behind that. They already forced him off the line at least, but still, look at this reaction top middle. And let's see it again, great positioning. Donut's getting nothing up here. Stalls out, ready at market. Glance on the 1-2
Res.
punch. Alexis still has this res. Does she invest this? I don't think she's got time for it, really.
Oh, I did look like the
double
server line.
swing. They're getting proactive. Another brawl breaking out, and look what the spike is left. And the pacing from Alkia on this flank, she is here fast. She can tick off. She can tell them, don't worry about market yet. Focus towards that B main. They haven't put together the full picture, but they're going to soon.
Sophia just saving her gas right now, trying to cut off Noya's lines. Don't give her any openings back into this round.
She's going to have to dig deep if she wants a pick on this, though. Sophia waiting backside. They're still a bit paranoid. You can see this. They don't quite know where these players are. You've got... again, it feels like it's so tailor-made, it's so obvious, but how do they recover this spike? That's the hard part now for Shopify. They have to try and find their way through this maze of players. A very unorthodox position from Alkia. Mel trying to work towards this spike here, trying to draw her eyes. Sophia the first to bite, but not giving away too much.
Oh boy.
Noya giving a pixel, but the trade's great. Alcia's
18 seconds.
Approach so fast to hit that shot. Still needs the plant, and Alcia is
Instant
slowly
rotate. We'll get chance to get the gun out though.
The reposition
Damn.
for the expected.
Damn. Noya's for sure the MVP of this tournament right now if they go far. It's crazy the rounds I'm saying.
Pig coming in clutch. Noya arriving right when SRG need her most, and that was KC in full control of that round. Power positions. I feel for KC there. I mean, they wanted to secure the round. You're stuck between a rock and a hard place, but this is the power of Chamber. I mean, the slow coming out off the op shots of that Tour de Force, just checkmating the
15 to
space.
7.
And Noya, those are some beautiful shots.
Man, that just looked like a frag movie from start to end, right? You just clip it, put some music to it. It looked damn good.
What the?
I mean, you're going back to seconds on that job?
I mean, first Jiggle head didn't go out, so
They
didn't
don't
see.
go back
Heal
up
on their
6
side
HP, right?
either.
Like, come on now. Let's calm it down a little bit. Simmer this one down. Still a close affair between these two.
And Shopify, they should be communicating to one another that Noya did a lot of damage to the A anchor. Looks like there's just posturing. They're just faking this mid-control.
That was really
and
ball
Noya
play.
finishes off her work.
Omen ult drags them over
Noya's
towards
starting to
spawn
kick
as
into
well. They
gear,
should know it's
man.
pretty weak over towards here.
Alkia here, though. A bit alone. Does Noya go that far on the corner? She does! Another victim to be
17.
had, and Noya just farming
Dude, might
now.
get more here.
Glance in. And this Fury. And that was burning a hole in Glance's pocket, but it's Dodo.
Well played, doesn't need to happen.
Deeper.
It's a great shot though.
Couple of confidence boosters here.
Well, none of this needs to happen, but
Glance, I mean, try and do what you can, but the
play.
final boss has turned
it's
up.
given it.
Noya ain't letting you out from this jail cell you're put in.
Hypnotic, thank you so much for the prime.
Noya, yeah, stunning
It should be
work
11
from her.
months, thank you.
Shopify give
I mean,
themselves a buffer.
there's a solid
little bit
attack
of
from the
distance
chamber, my
here.
goodness,
At
18.
5 to 7, a close game. What a start from KC. Actually really pushing those numbers at the start, but Shopify under pressure come out swinging. If I'm not mistaken, we even have a little bit of a treat lined up here. I believe Jen Lee standing by with an interview to give us a little bit of a further glance into some of our players.
Looking locked in. I mean, yeah.
Hey guys, Jen here with Katya, Glance's friend. Now, you guys must be really good friends for you to fly all the way to Korea and join Glance in her journey.
Yeah, we met like a lot years ago in Valorant, so I'm really, really grateful to the Riot Games that they created such amazing game, and I met my soulmate. And I'm really happy that I see her right here, and she made up to like this level, and she put all her energy, like efforts, all her time, like all her life in this, like what she really loves. So I'm really proud of her. I love you.
일단 카티아님은 글란스 선수와 엄청 절친인데 발로란트를 하면서 친구가 됐고, 그리고 예전부터 이렇게 친구 사이였는데 글란스 선수가 이렇게 열심히 하면서 꿈을 펼치는 모습을
They've used
계속해서
Viper on the
지켜볼 수
2v3
있으니까
round now where the
너무
spike was.
감격스럽고 참 좋다고
I
하면서
can't remember if the
글란스
Viper was
선수에게
stuck over towards backside the whole time or
사랑한다고
not.
얘기를 해줬는데요. 그렇다면 이제 글란스 선수 좀 에너지가 필요할 것 같아요. 응원의 한마디 부탁드리죠. Any message to Glance? You know, send her good luck energy.
Yeah, of course, I give you all my energy, like all my support, and please always know but you already know, of course, that I'm always by your side, and I always will be, like, all my life.
네, Glance 해줘.
Glance, 해줘.
해달라고 합니다.
friends like that.
Seriously.
That is so sweet. Like, damn, get you some real friends like that. But still, at 5-7, this is a close game, right? It was a turnaround. It was a turn up from Neuer. Coinbase Econ report on the screen just for you folks to have a little glance towards, a little look at. But Christine, that turnaround, that upswing from Neuer
Is that game to win?
was something to
Yeah,
look at.
double controller. Sorry, double Sentinel, 7.
So much for SRG.
Should be enough.
Swapping now over towards the defense
Ooh, they keep
side of
losing
things. And, you know, we talked
pistol,
about this double Sentinel
pistol bonus.
on the attack, a lot slower of a start, but
Lesterave with the
Neuer
Prime, thank you
heating
with the
up
11
like the way
months.
she's been doing. Now on the defense, she
Thank you
really
so much for that.
can have a lot of fun. And, you know, I talked about who's going to be that teammate, who's going to be there to hold her hand and break all her utility. She's got a pocket safe. She's going to be able to slice the pie
SM Prey
herself.
as well. Thank you so much for the
Talk
7
to her
months as well,
teammate,
mate.
drop
Appreciate that
save
as well.
ball, and she's going to be able to choose her
Raid
lines
boss.
in the mid-round.
The
So,
Omen Raid boss.
KC on Celia, I'm looking straight at this KO, and the information that Glance is going to be able to give over towards each other to be the counter to this chamber. 'Cause
Well,
Neuer
they
is
want to
just
set up
having
the
a lot of
chamber
fun right
aggro,
now.
but
And you got to
they're
stop
gonna
it, right? Stop
tank
it
you
in its
till
tracks and fast.
the 1 wall.
5-7, KC got to start this one up well. There's that wall. There's that pressure. And this was
Bullets.
very early.
Oh,
That was an insta paranoia.
I mean, but look, okay, so we've got a B main walk, we've got a top mid walk.
nice kill.
Whoa!
At the most
Out
perfect
here.
timing where they got
Man,
to the trip
I
top
blinked
mid.
and missed it. I don't know what Neuer was meant to do, but now the map looks weird. Look at these positions. The 3-play walkout from B. We've got top mid controlled by KC. And you can see the hesitation with the spike. They're like, where the hell are they? This seems bizarre. And the knife's going to isolate and identify where Alexis is. Didn't expect the wrap.
Ooh,
from
10
top mid.
HP.
Zafia with a checkmate on that. They should be able to put together where Shopify are coming from now.
Yeah, that process of elimination, the brain ticking away, but the speed from SRG, they're able to find one, but KC, they're
A lot of
all
low
grouped. That
HPs.
smoke is going to buy them time.
Yeah, GX can play around this well. And that is perfect. Good trade from Dodo now, but they need more. I don't know how much more they're going to get here.
Mel could clean this
Zafia
up.
down low. Oh,
Two
wait,
low
hold
HPs.
on. It ain't over yet. Look at the HP on KC. Mel!
Oh, dude, how have they won that one?
Making mountains
How
out of
have they won that?
molehills.
Dodo
I don't
now
know
the
how
crazy
they
round.
just did that.
We need to watch a replay from Dodo
Moniette's
Nuts
there.
POV because that was ridiculous. Low HP, and you know, we've been talking about the synergy. We've been talking about the new duelist from Dodo Nut on this international stage, and she is heating up. Those were ridiculous shots. I thought that when Zafia killed Alexis and Spawn, it was over.
Done.
It was wraps. And especially
Ooh.
when that smoke comes up, my God. Even Mel is
same.
surprised.
Same. Like, none of us knew what was going on. That is wild.
Force
Holy
into it, though.
moly. We got Stingers coming out. They're buying
Oh,
behind
wow.
this,
Everyone's
man.
light armor
KC,
apart from one.
they're coming in with a
And
big
they want to
fight
go
here.
fast onto this
On
one.
the other side, a decent purchase to that outlaw.
See how the
in play.
Stingers
We've
are.
got Guardians, Bulldogs, the whole shebang, and KC.
Enough
Just
Stingers in
pick up
theory.
the tempo again. It's Pacey and Shopify.
Oh, they look really
Give
nuffed.
it down. It's a shutout. 9 rounds to their
Well.
name.
Awesome.
That is a statement shutdown coming through. You know that KC are hyping themselves up like we had that pistol. Let's just force buy.
That
Let's get
Jovi
back
there as
into
well
this,
that I saw.
and just slapped right back down. This round was over in about 3 seconds.
Damn.
That was
Oh, man.
very
that's tough.
fast.
KKC gonna have to suffer through this one. You're gonna start seeing those double digits against you. You start feeling that weight of this game heavier and heavier.
There.
The nightmare of anyone who's on a pistol. That down wall on the other side.
And Alexis dropped a
Yeah.
really early stage wall, and you can see that
Reminds
she's
me of
playing
Safe.
solo
Safe used to
towards
try
lead,
this.
playing
like
soft,
twice a
using
game.
those fundamentals well.
Attack
Casey
smoke,
was
just walk through
able
left
to
side.
break a hole into it, and you can see the movements coming out. What it's making the defenders do. Alexis and Mel together, they have to respect this B main.
There's nothing worse than
Casey are
forcing
using
into
that
the
time
sting
to
around and
regroup
getting
towards A, but they're
absolutely wrecked like
trying
that.
to dodge this long line, potentially expecting a push from the SR side of things. But right now, they're just stuck in their own spawn. They don't really have any answers.
Now, back in my day, there was a couple of teams who do this. The kind of
Yeah,
like
existence.
almost like faux timeout, right? That kind of take this, have a chat, because odds are you're probably not walking away with much. You could see it there as well. It was GX mostly having the conversation in this. Again, they can pick back up and they'll still try it out towards A. Yes, you got to offset the timing a little bit. The problem
Well,
there is a judge here.
this could
That's a
be
little bit
this could
hard
be
to
all
get
of
this
them.
angle with just those pistols.
Big flash though.
This is tricky. It is
Ooh, the flash never came out, right?
Full control. And for KC, this round was probably never going to be the one that things turned around on. But see what we can do with 15 seconds. Plant wouldn't be bad. Don't know if you're going to even get that.
She's gonna try her damnedest, but there's Noya on the line.
Big
Yeah,
buy round
KC
there, one
just
away
trying
from
to use every
one away from a lot of
tool
odds.
available at their disposal, really trying to use those mind games to make SRG think that they're regrouping somewhere else.
30 seconds left.
But a little bit early, I gotta say, from Sophia to go out on that A main.
Yep.
All good though. I mean, it gave Sarah a lot of orbs, and we know this A main contestation. The orb is up for grabs for Sarah. It would be huge for a retake scenario for themselves later on in this half.
Yeah, for sure want to take aggro A.
Casey's ready to punish
Good,
this. Three
mean,
members of SRG.
I would
think
say
they
good
wanna
fade or-
set up Sarah. There they go.
Ooh, okay.
Neon or Yoru for ranked? I mean, whatever you're better with.
Does she get away?
Doesn't really matter too much.
God, she
Yoru in
gets out
theory will be a
there. That
little bit
feels so
better.
lucky.
Obviously, it's just gonna be easier for you to like fast
Look,
rotate and
initially.
stack sights on defense.
Sage
But
Kid coming in
dude, if you're a
clutch, and
savant on
Alexa
Neon, you'll
Sarah
farm
was
people.
able to grab that orb. You can see she already made that rotate over. So
If you're not
Shopify,
mechanically
I mean,
great,
Noya, she's just gonna
then I
pop
would
some
say
shots,
the
get off the
Yoru,
site, TP
I
off,
guess, just purely for
and Shopify had a
rotates.
strong retake coming into this round.
Yeah, top mid's more just
Mulak, thanks so much for the prime. Appreciate the 36
Casey.
months.
Door gets shot. Clearing through middle. Tense stuff now. Just getting this out. Gonna hear some of that util though, but it's double stack top middle. High flash and Alkia's timing. Is it right? It looks good. It is. KC explode top middle. Reward found. The issue is still on the site itself. It's still kind of an extended bonus for Shopify Rebellion. So not with the full weaponry, but this
Nice shot.
Outlaw is dangerous, especially in Noise
Such a
hands.
good baiting for this as
Alexis on
well.
the corner.
Ooh, okay.
Can't quite connect. And Celia clears it well. KC.
Ready for the two
This
on
is
site when
better.
they killed on spawn.
Well, in a 1v4.
30 seconds
And
left.
Bulldog, far from ideal at this point. I think there's a little upgrade there.
Spike planted.
I think that's about all she's going to get in this one. Glance just jump spotting this. So going to note the position. Kind of somewhat
Game
shuts
bit in
the
ranked right
door.
now? Yeah, really strong.
Possibility
Especially with
for KC
global trip.
Safia. Sat a little safer. And yeah, she's going the long way back around.
I like this re-wrap around though. I think she's gonna be able to find some punishes or at the very least survive. Yeah, Mel should be able to walk away with this one.
All good.
What a pivot coming out for KC.
Yep.
I mean, it just an immediate response right
She
away as they're
She's
losing
she
that
said
BB
wait
control.
and then
Their
wanted
way
to
up
fake to her
towards
team
top
that she was
mid,
gonna
and,
go ninja.
The flash coming out from Auxilia, it didn't catch anyone.
I'm
but
pretty
Dodo
sure.
not getting caught between
I
a
think she
rock and
baited
a
the
hard
team.
place. I mean, that was an explosive opening coming out here for Alkia. And that ultimate coming out on Sarah's back, it should have come into play, but she just gets exploded on immediately. Glance is able to take her out.
Yeah.
And that was dry. No utility either coming out for KC. So for Shopify, they got to be better on their defenses there. And for KC, I mean, if they're
Big
able
round.
to work around
Where's
the map
money
like
at?
that,
Maybe not as big as
punish
I
and
thought.
find those openings, certainly it's
One
going
can buy
to
next.
give them an answer for their comeback in this second
4
half.
and 1.
There we go, early paranoia. Noya standing guard though, takes
Beautiful
away
shot.
Alkia and stands her ground. And why not when you're this damn
Oh,
good,
dude, fair play.
Noya? How many 3Ks can one
It's been
person
so
get?
good.
There's no escape
It's
for GX.
crazy.
And it's instantaneous. Shopify allowing no naughtiness and glance. Last alive, it feels like it was a quick affair this round, very few options. And yeah, with the wall being put up, Spike on the other side. This is an uncomfortable predicament to be in. No real easy way out now.
Taking a little gander, and she's got the Hunter's Fury in her back pocket, but
And
she's just looking for kills here at this point, taking her time. And for SRG, they're going to make sure they are going to keep this round clean. They do not want to lose any more money. They've got to make sure they're dominant in this third.
Yep.
For Glance, I mean, this goes back to
Well,
what
gonna
you
be here
talked
for a
about
while.
a couple rounds ago. I mean, this is the IGL for KC side of things. It's perfect
They'd
time for her
slow
to
lineup
tuck,
from B. Oh, did they
just
have one?
reinforce, recollect.
Dude, might even have enough time to go check it.
This would be a
30
perfect moment
seconds
for
left.
one of your
Stream
teammates to just say, hey,
Time
that
for her
round's
to-
on me, my bad,
take
all
the hit,
good.
no
yeah.
worries. Spin on it. It
Just
looks like
move
they're having
on.
that chat, right?
Yeah.
Like that kind of scene there. again for Shopify though, it's another step closer, right? We're getting towards 11. It's as much as logically, yeah, hands up, cool, that's on me, no worries. Fresh start. Next
10
round,
seconds
you
left.
don't get so many rounds left to do that with now. It's starting to get to crunch time now. Does Casey have another timeout? I
Okay,
haven't
yeah.
quite kept up on that. I feel like they might still have one left here. I
Didn't see
wouldn't be
anything.
surprised
Where
to
does
see
this
that
land?
utilized pretty damn soon for
Lands
Shopify. They have
here.
no issues
Shot
really in
from, my
mind here.
goodness.
Ult-wise, they've got
Dude,
3 big
from
uns
back here?
ready to
That's
go
kinda
if
crazy.
needed. For KC,
Lands over towards Elbow.
it's time to put up really or shut up at this point. It's been
Nice.
a bit of a drought of rounds, right? It's getting to that scary time when Noya's starting to get 3Ks every 2 rounds. She's on 23 to 10. Noya's having a game here. 15 seconds and we're back underway. I mean, I just heard it as well. Noya investing the ult for this one. KC, if you've got something up your sleeve, bring it out now. This would be the time to try and stop the rot. It's been a slow and steady march back for Shopify.
Okay, here we
On
go.
the verge now of getting up to 12 rounds. Push to the
This,
third map, sure.
This is probably their last go,
Still
right?
looking in
Really?
control.
Noya trying to find an early pick.
They're about to
With
get
that
ult
tour de
cycle though.
force procced. Vandal in her back pocket as well. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a shorty in the mix as well. And she's just making it look so casual. This time around, KC, they don't want to risk it. They don't want to give her any more movies. And I'm curious to see when Sophia is going to try to take care of this chamber trip towards this B main to try to keep both defenders towards this area. That drone is not going to find much, and I mean, Noya is just going to LOS it and re-go back onto the line.
Yeah, both kind of points of contact have already been somewhat found to a degree, right? That Prowler middle catching towards Alkia. Door gets broken. Okay, trying to add a question mark towards
It's all a
Marcus.
fake.
Popping up the ult,
Let's
it's
see
gonna be
chamber
Alcia
again.
Going through, trying to take the space.
Rias.
It's all but bait. It's all but a ruse. Noya gets curious and goes down. Does take GX with her, but the A side not completely vulnerable. Mel is there.
Rias.
Takes away. Oh!
Rias.
It's all 3Ks all day. Oh my God! What are you meant to do, Potter? They keep doing this to the man.
And we got to see a replay. We barely caught it at all, but I'm wondering if KC, they didn't use the flash from
We
on
barely
Celia.
got it at
How
all,
the hell
Prius.
did Mel get away with just a free line
Like we
like
saw
this?
nothing,
I mean,
mate.
three
Oh, that is
members of
nice, though.
KC peeking one by one, and it's just not good enough. Shopify, we talked about their protocols. We talked about their defense. This is where this comp is meant to shine. And if it's not Noya, it's going to be Mel. Each player taking
Okay,
turns,
6.
just dominating and eating up these gaps. For KC, oh, it's just salt on the wound.
Yeah, this is getting brutal here. Alexis trying to be quick on her feet about it. Dodo not going hunting, can't quite find him in time. Noya gets curious, and you know what happened to the cat. Noya goes down, leaving in this 4v4. Alexis has a corner
Okay.
to play in. Casey are on the site though. And then, okay, Mel's gone
Fado.
down. Wait, this is starting to look a little bit better. Casey and all the chaos, maybe still alive.
Super
maybe
winnable.
not. Dodo not on attack. The
Dude,
taking
Fado
turns,
with
getting
Neonol
threes.
is a disgusting
Last
combo.
one
They're all
on.
way too low HP with that stuff.
Shopify Rebellion.
Okay, convincing
Maintain
once they kind of got
the
over towards the
golden
defense as well.
Here today at Game
Just saying,
Changers.
Platchad might be a 2-1.
13 to 6. Take
Pick
it
up,
to a third, and they
the Haven was
still
nice.
elevate further. Potter, they got pushed.